Today is January 26, 26. Okay. Yesterday on January 25th, 2026, there was a lady outside and she was talking. And she said the people that did this were not from this country. They did not know there was something called a HIPAA law that doctors couldn't tape you unaware, that they couldn't talk to people, that they couldn't release your medical records, that it was actually a crime. And they didn't know there was a right to privacy of your home. The people that did this wasn't from the country. Okay? And then she said, we heard that guy did not deny it the other day, with Michelle telling on him for what they were doing. And then the cartel admitted that M13 was paying for this. Everybody stay out of this. Okay? Nobody say a word. On Google, a couple years ago, M13 had hacked protected custody cases and was live streaming people in protected custody. It wasn't the only case they hacked. The guy with the eagle tattoo. Eagle tattoos is M13. The one guy they got in Cleveland, I'd seen him and his girlfriend around me harassing me. So did the investigators. Okay, and he was arrested. I was talking to someone out of state, and they said, was there any Latinos involved in what was happening to you? I said, yes, a lot. They said they work for Judge Peters. He said it has to be one of the Mexican drug cartels. Otherwise, Latinos would not be involved. Well, that would explain Trakasami a lot, because they didn't know our laws. But the guy that came from Texas is an Iraqi, and there was supposed to be a Russian involved. Okay. The FBI case I was part of is part of the nationwide human trafficking scam. They got a lot of surveillance on a lot of them. Judge Peters out of Florida, information enough to call down to Venezuela about Michael Peterson bringing oil into the country. Was it October, November 21? And then by, what was it, last year, Trakasami and 50 other people, where they said they look into it, his sale wasn't legit. Trakasami and 50 other people were arrested for selling oil out from underneath the government. Where I got where he was staying, what airport he was leaving from, what state was buying it, when the tanker was coming in, and a bill of sale. Okay. I got all that out of him. I showed it to a retired sheriff, because I even got the bill of sale. The letter of allegation. Money transfers. He's like, how stupid was he giving you all this? I know. Now, the way that they described Henry Mobley, this is the same way they described Bill from the Freemason. See, that's one of the things the lady said outside. He admitted he never met her before. He was telling everybody she told him she was found insane, and that's why he was doing all this to her. I've never talked to him in person. I've never met him in person. He tried to get a hold of me through Instagram after the FBI case. Said he thought I was beautiful. Okay? Then people talked about him around me. And then he started driving around me. I don't know him. But if he's that attorney will that's supposed to be pulling this big scam. Where they said April 24th, 25, Summit Mall, you tell that guy Will that was to pull a big scam to join us. That it's all wrong because Michelle told on him that the doctor from before was not one of hers, works for them, and they had lied. Tom Lee said take care of her. Okay. So if he is the Bill from the Freemasons, okay, where they said Henry Murphy was making it rich, so they say that about Bill from the Freemason. If he's that Will guy pulling the scam, the Bill from the Freemasons big scam, if he is him, and where he said he was going to pull a fast one on January 19, 2026, up in Bob Evans at the Fairlawn exit, at Fairlawn, that he had a judge's friend, and he was going to add, well, the FBI was busy in Michigan. He was going to have his judge's friend enter everything in court, and he was going to steal everything from the FBI. And he was going to pull a fast one on him. Well, he's probably the one framing Judge Ludick. Then he's the fake FBI agent Will. He's probably the one saying he's Karen's Will. And he is probably the fake FBI agent a fake FBI agent Will that took all those kids out that he was making it up to him. And the guy, his people, they sold kitty corn of my grandkids going party. He is a child molester. He is a human trafficker. And he took a bunch of little kids out, pretending to be an FBI agent, making it up to him. It's him doing all this. This was his big scam he had to pull to join the Kingsmen from Texas. Where May 26, 25, the cartel walks in to Walmart 62. We heard they were making fun of Bill from the Freemasons' big scam up in Summit Mall. The cartel is tired of Bill and his scam of the dirty doctor not being one of hers, works for them, and they had lied. And the whole thing's a scam. May 30th, 25, 1 o'clock in the morning, the Louisville police were outside with a lady that's part of the extortion group. Said, I was going to trick her out of a bunch of money. I didn't know she knew surveillance laws, and I'm going to trick Dixie and Melissa into putting their names on it and have them arrested. I reported her. It's like, leave the dumb girls alone. And they said the investigators found May 26, 25 of the cartel saying this whole thing is a scam from Bill from the Freemasons, including the dirty doctor from before not being one of hers, works for them, and they lied. Officer said she mentioned Bill from the Freemasons. This whole thing's a scam. It's illegal to trick somebody out of money. It's a big, major crime. Extortion is illegal. You know, he even admitted on January 19, 2026 in Bob Evans, he was the one inciting my husband, son's Rick, that he was going to steal everything from him. And he found out he was down there vandalizing stuff on that farm. Told him to stay out of it, he's going to steal everything. So now he's got so pathetic, he's stealing from the elderly. Is he going to start robbing children of their milk money? Go to kindergartens, give me your milk money, or I'll beat up your mom? Seriously, he's pathetic. And he's ugly as a horse's ass. And he's, like my son said, the men that hurt women and threaten other people and harm them, they have the small dick syndrome. They're trying to prove their manhood by harming other people. Real men do not harm or threaten anyone. He wouldn't even got a pity date. And him in there saying, I told her ex-husband that she was cheating when I got a hold of her online. He only said I was beautiful. That's a compliment. That's not cheating. Then I found out from investigators that fool was telling people that I was dating him. Hell didn't freeze over. He went and got a pity date. You know, that lady that was outside yesterday talking said nobody thinks it's funny. He was the one telling everybody that she told him she was found insane before. I did not. But you know what, years ago? In Walmart 62, some of the girls were laughing that Will drugged me and told me to say that before, and I thought they were just being mean. So he has to be that Will guy. I have never, ever even sat at... This is the first time I've actually seen him in a restaurant. He's always just been driving by. The arrogant ass came in to brag how he was going to pull a fast one on the FBI and steal from him. Oh, I told him. I told the sheriff's now. In the prosecutor's office. The NSA. The CIA. I told everybody. I gotta upload this.